Hey, everybody. Yeah, you tell them. What a beautiful day. Oh. Yeah. Trust your intuition, your gut. Like you know the things that you want to do. And you know the things that are also helping you, the things you manifest into your field are brought on. You know how everybody says, you hear a lot of people say how it's a reflection and stuff. That's exactly right, you know. What you're projecting out is coming in. Like, I can see how I'm creating all sorts of connections and expanding everything. Like I applied one of the teachings of somebody around like in-person conscious sales and it was just like man, I was just sharing with him a whole bunch of things and I could just see all the wheels turning and how it was, and I just like he's told me he was pushing yeah, exactly. He was telling me how he was hell yeah. Yeah, exactly. And he ended up saying how he had been watching me run every day, see me at the park running with my dogs, playing with them. And he's like, you just seem to go forever. I told him, yeah, it's that abundance, infinite space we have. Like, you can just go forever. No, energy never runs out. You refine it. You keep refining it. You know, create with it. Like, and that doesn't just mean videos. It just means however you feel like. That means opening up spaces. Like that guy even offered. He's like, oh yeah, you interested in landscaping? Yeah, and you know, kinda. It's like I'm tending up my gardens and stuff like that, and I'm going on a road trip here shortly, and part of that with leaving the job is like, oh well, how am I gonna be able to make money? And just me sharing that, you know, it's like I'll probably go down there and not really do the landscape. Maybe I do the landscaping. Just for a little bit, show him this infinite energy that we have. It's like, because you know, it's like it creates those pathways. Do that for a week or two while sharing and paying attention to like the little things down. You know how to tidy up your garden. Hey, change your tone, please. Hey, change your tone, please. Thank you. Don't just be zoned out on that, please. Thank you. Yeah, and yeah, it's just cool because it still aligns with because I told him I'd only be doing it for a few weeks, you know, because I can feel like mostly traveling and sharing my love for the world and just everybody's gifts and showing how to be able to unlock our potential, as a lot of people don't. You know, it's freely accessible, but we want it to be handed to us in ways. You know, I was talking to someone, it's like a king gets out and on the front lines and does all the hard work that everybody else doesn't want to. That's not how kings are now or how we've always pictured them, but in my view of a king, it's someone who's willing to get out and do those things, like just be outside, exercise, taking care of your body. It's like living life with true expression without that fear of like what's gonna happen, how's this gonna happen, just knowing that, well, it's part of unfolding the expression, and it's incredibly beautiful. And I really like sharing, because seeing people's heads turn and just the like cycles and things unlocking. And you know, like he even noticed that like he'd been seeing me a bunch of places, and he thought he'd say something. He was like, that's what went by, and he was like, hey, what's going on? Ended up chatting with him for a while, sharing a whole bunch of my tools and tips, and you know, just ways I've learned to, and just experiences of living and how I'm doing it. Because pretty much what's happening is I'm noticing how I'm doing it, and I'm just sharing with y'all exactly how I'm doing it now. Because yeah, you can do it too, as long as you're willing to jump in it with me. Say that river's flowing. Who's gonna swim with it, or who's gonna sink with it? Yeah. And either is okay. It's perfect in its expression. I see a beautiful way to unfold and express, and that's what I'm doing. Because even in that, and I thought, oh yeah, well, yeah, he's working into personal training too. That's another. It's like, I'm gonna show you my, and you're also gonna share yours. You know, it's and we're both gonna grow. You know, it's like that. It's not just about single. It's we grow together. We expand together. Because if we're expanding, I told my buddy, if I'm expanding and I'm growing monumentally by myself and nobody else is there, yeah, it don't mean nothing. You know, it's like everybody else is still suffering, so I want people to be able to experience this abundance. Yeah, and we certainly are. Yeah, got a road trip in about 3 weeks. It ain't really. Say we may leave sooner, may not. That's just essentially just a number that's been thrown out into the universe. Like I don't have no attachment on it. It's just working in the moment essentially, and yeah, could be tomorrow. You know. It's just watching that process as it unfolds in its grandiose expression. So yeah, just enjoy y'all's lives. Notice those, like, be aware about things that pop up. Cause you know, I was talking to my buddy how, you know, that situation, you know, it's like I said, I have been learning about how to tend to my garden and just clean it up and things like that. And honestly, it works with that whole aspect, although the biggest defining factor is if they're gonna let me work bare feet. And yeah, because like I said, that's one of those things that I'm aligning with. Anything that I'm doing, they should be okay with letting me express myself like that. And honestly, they'll get better work for it anyways. I'll run laps around all these motherfuckers. Cause yeah, like I said, it's not holding on to any ideas, but I know this is the way I'm moving into. I enjoy being barefoot, running around and playing with the dogs. I notice my feet sometimes hurt more when I wear shoes. You know, it's not like it always, but you know, I can feel like the energy ain't being let out the same way. Like I have to release it through everything else. And then when I get home, it's like walking around releases that tensions that was built up or whatever that gets released through the earth and its energetic field. And yeah, honestly, I enjoy that, and I ain't stopping doing anything else. I'm still pushing the breath and things like that. I just see how this guy, I may end up pushing him out of his job to be able to follow his dreams, personal training, you know. It's like just, and I can see that, you know, I'm all learning about my yard, and I can see a possibility of us, he's following his dreams too. I'm gonna show him that sometimes step is to step into it and not be afraid. Yeah, no job. I told him to get a dog, you know, because he liked my dogs. They were loving on them, and he's like, oh, I was thinking about getting a dog when I get a house, and I was like, get the dog now, because then you're gonna want to get that dog a better place, and you're going to give him a better life, and as a result, it's going to give you a better life. And you know, it's like you don't realize, but that's like a big motivator. You know, it's those little steps, jumping into it without it. It's like you thrive to live better. You know, it's like that. And that was a good one, because that's what I noticed is like not even a better life, but it's like being able to enjoy them when I'm here. You know, it's like and do the things I want when I want. You know, I ain't here, you know, so I'll leave and walk around. I don't, it's like, but I still get to choose. Well, I don't got to be gone all day. I do that work, I do this work here, go home, play with the dogs. That's a lot of my work is how I, it's like just playing with them, being outside, enjoying nature. And yeah, just enjoying nature and them and their company. So yeah, I can see how it's unfolding, and it's and maybe that's not it. Maybe I enjoy doing that. Honestly, I can see how this is just a stepping stone. This is like more of opening up so someone else can see that they don't have to go by the same things, you know, that they've lived in. And like, you know, it's like I'm not judging, like, because honestly there's gonna be people that are gonna keep doing the things that they like do, you know. Maybe there's people in retail or in fast food. It's like my buddy said he enjoys it, but he's, you know, he's gonna ride with me to another state and stuff to do some other stuff, you know. And it's like similar goals, you know. It's like but he doesn't, you know, he enjoys his own thing, and that's what it's all how you want to truly enjoy it. It's like when you're able to see that, like I said, I manifested that, like in a way, looking for customers in a way, and like, you know, this also, work with them for a few days or whatever, you know, play around, just enjoy shit, you know, and blow their minds with me just casually being myself, fucking around, laughing, goofing off.